So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle.
Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Nice physical challenge. Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Dembele wants to run onto this. Impressive jump! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not.
Drogba! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Silvestre gets over and intercepts. Quarter of an hour played. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super find. Space for him to turn and look. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pass is just off target. And that's a goal kick. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Robertson does well to get it back. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's De Jong. That's good running with the ball. Great vision. Kakitani. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham.
That was lovely, that.
Takes aim and crosses. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's going for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's Dembele. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Saliba. 30 minutes gone. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Knocks it out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Kakitani. Mbappe receives it in a good position here, and he was alert to it. De Jong. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dembele has it in a wide position, and he's taking no chances there. Good take, and is he in? Bellingham. Kakitani. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Great ball if he can get there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And claimed it back swiftly. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Kakitani, and he's found a way past. And the referee has signalled for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Everybody, and quick announcement now.
To look back on the first 45 minutes.
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's bustling through here. Dembele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Drogba, Mbappe, and it's Robertson. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Jordan Henderson, Bellingham. This is De Jong. So what can they make of this? That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now that's a fine challenge.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Drogba. And the ball is out of play. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. "60 minutes played." Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Liverpool are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And this is Drogba. Vitinha. He won't be happy with that one. That's a good run he's making there. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. And it's Yaya Toure. Robertson has the space to scheme. He leaps for it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now it's Kakitani. Nicely spread. Now it's Yildiz. Showing great feet there. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that is headed for the middle. Bellingham goes direct. And here's Kakitani. Oh, now he can... It's Kakitani! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kakitani is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he was quick to react.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Hazard. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Didier Drogba. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 15, Dembele. Coming on the field, number 10.
He's there to retrieve it. Tries to play it through.
14, Rashford.
That's gone loose.
Number 6,
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
substitution in progress.
Kunde gets it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, that's well seen too. Oh, important interception.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Yildiz with the clearance. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Played out towards the right wing, and he's got his cross in. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Liverpool just looked like a rabbit in the headlights, Peter. When put under any pressure, they ran scared and kept running.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, he's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Yaya Toure! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. Robertson. Now it's Drogba. Rijkaard. Lovely pass. Big chance! Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Yaya Toure! And he's heaved it away. But that has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And here's Drogba. And this is Dembele. Showing good chance, surely! Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Drogba is herring after that one. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. And this is Batistuta. He's on it, can he get away? Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Played out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through, and he lines up a cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Lovely, now then, shot a goal! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's quick to return it. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Drogba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Kimmich. And it's Bellingham. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Liverpool truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's beat great chance! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2-up.
Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Now Mbappe. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Drogba. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Drogba. Okazaki. Cannavaro. And here's Dembele. Ronaldinho. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Tries to pass it through. Yaya Toure. And here's Drogba. Okazaki produces the perfect tackle there. Alexander-Arnold, nicely weighted ball. Cross needs to be good. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Towering header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Great vision. Drogba! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Mbappe. And he is dashing. Can he finish?
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking for the run. And Batistuta! Nicely aimed pass. Oh, can he get onto this? And he is deftly away. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Drogba. And here's Yaya Toure. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That looks a good cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Aimed beyond the defence. Ball in towards the middle. Kimmich is there and he can get that clear. Bellingham. Ronaldinho. Well read, nice interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Chiellini. Batistuta, he is onto this. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Robertson. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's where it came from. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Batistuta. Just eases him off the ball. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. He won't be happy with that one. That is a great pick out. Pass is just off target. There could be trouble here. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look...
It's Drogba! And somehow he kept it out. So, third corner of the game. He's having a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him. He's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. That's going right the way across. Mbappe. It's Ronaldinho. That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe chasing after it. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out, driving on and making good progress. So that's it, it is all over. Liverpool have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Liverpool desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter.
And Yaya Toure! Boy, he struck that clean. There's the crossfield ball. Best. Messi ploughing through the middle. Yaya Toure. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's played in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the keeper's got it again. Long ball by the goalkeeper. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
NAC Breda with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it. Pirlo, distributed tidily. Best making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's managed to get free. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! It's there! You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Drogba. Tries to pass it through. That looks a good ball through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Will play through for the wide man. Good chance here! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And it's Messi. This is a promising build-up. And he's had it nicked away. That has not gone well.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Mbappe! He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played. Pirlo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Mbappe, he's in a great position here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises...
Takes the shot! No, just not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Now it's Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank, and he's quick to return it. There's the shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
NAC Breda. Can he finish? Now, it's fallen kindly here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Bellingham makes the interception. Now it's Drogba. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pirlo. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And it's Bellingham.
1 minute added time.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Drives it in, and the keeper beats it away. That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. NAC Breda get the second half started. Best. Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure. Looking for options for movement. Threads one in. Nice interception, well timed. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Yaya Toure. And he plays one through. Pirlo. Messi, looking understandably energised after his goal. Nicely worked. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Breda really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game.
Real chance! That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. And they can counter here, looking for the run. Robertson picks it up now. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Towering header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Hazard. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's under a lot of pressure there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a pretty loose pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Serginho. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? And the finish! Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Dembele. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Played into the... He leaps for it! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11, Mbappe. Number 15.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Zanetti in acres of space out wide.
Number 10.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 6, Yamal. Number 5.
And this is Van Basten.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. It's Van Basten! Lampard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Van Basten. Rashford! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. This for genuine comfort. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off. And
a chance! It's a goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
NAC Breda give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
It's Rashford! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Rashford has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time, and it's Bellingham. Messi. Now it's Owen. So that's it. It is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I guess it's a result that's best described, Peter, as routine. A good balance of organisation, discipline and endeavour, and a result from which everyone came out looking good.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so terrific effort! Oh, off the bar! And it's been shipped out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Crosses it in. Bullish header! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And here's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And no, that was never going to make it. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Aims beyond the defence. He's had a shot! Goal! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, good spread. Dembele has it out wide and in space. Decent chance! It's run loose and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, he hit that sweetly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That ball looks a good one. This looks promising. And the shot! They've got to be quick. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Liverpool left themselves pretty well unguarded there, but they are still alive.
Oh, that was a real let-off, Peter. I think they can count themselves very lucky.
And here's Haaland. Oh, that big chance! Not the most accurate pass. This time, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's running through. Now it's Mbappe. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Olise. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Barcola. Barcola was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Good read, needed to be. 30 minutes gone. Robertson with a definite foul there. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And the through ball. Arsenal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Tries to pass it through, out towards the flank. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Barcola. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi. Robertson drives forward on the overlap. He's rising! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. But he's opted for the long pass. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Now the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Drogba. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
There will be
Now
one
it's
more
Cristiano
added time.
Ronaldo. And he plays one through. And he's lost his man here. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Barcola. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the referee has signalled for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Liverpool just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. That gets us going once more. Liverpool leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Well played. It's Dembele! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter.
Oh, great leap!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Looking to play him in. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Arsenal have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Drogba. Couldn't squeeze it through. Olise. Now it's Haaland. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought...
It's Drogba! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short, and this is Drogba. That's where it came from. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rice makes the interception. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Can he latch on to this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Barcola. And it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.